What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ajen back again for another Alchemy Stars video, and good morning to everyone. It's a beautiful morning here in my place. If you will see here in my home photo screen, it is 6:28 a.m. and by now probably the news is already out in the AS Discord because the news usually comes out around 6 o'clock for me. But I was not able to wake up at very early since I'm still preparing for work. But now we will see the news because it's probably going to be the skill rebeat for Rinne. As you can see here, game news. Game news is still highlighted, meaning I have not seen it yet. And this is my first reaction and my first impressions. So without further ado, let's get right into the game news. Come on, Rinne. Loading. Oh, I see an attribute fire. So she is fire. Okay, open link. Yep. Okay, Kagura Bell. Independent Rinne. So Rinne is a 6-star. Fuck. What is this? Okay, so Rinne is a 6-star attribute fire class converter with 2,664 attack, 1,000 defense, and 8,606 HP. So she is voiced by Rika Tachibana. Sounds familiar. Anyways, active skill, Ritual Purification with a cooldown of 3 rounds with preemptive strike, and this is considering max breakthrough. So active skill, summons a barrier that covers 2 surrounding cluster around self for 2 rounds. Upon summoning or when the round ends, converts 3 random non-red tiles within the barrier to red. Okay. And purify all red tiles within range. When surrounded by the barrier, Rinne's defense is increased by 50%, while the other Aurorian teammates' defense is increased by 10%. So she is a defense buffer, a tile converter, and a tile purifier. Seems pretty OP to me. Huh? Seems pretty OP to me just by her active skill, since the only unit that can purify tiles is Naroxel, and we all know that Naroxel is really good. And then Rinne can convert 3 non-red tiles. So you are guaranteed 3 red tiles when you activate her active skill. And then not only that, she will make your team very tanky. Because she is a defense buffer, she is a defensive tile converter in my honest opinion, and she seems pretty good just by her active skill alone. Okay, this is what I'm getting with her active skill. So let's move on. Chain combo, Strike Zone. At 3 chains, deals 150% damage within 2 surrounding clusters. This is also a sniper chain, since the range is very wide. At 13 chains, deals 150% damage to all enemies within 4 surrounding cluster. Unlike Kayano has a restriction on the number of enemies that she can hit, but with regards to Rinne, she can hit any enemy as long as it is within the chain combo range. But it is what it is. You cannot expect that much damage from Rinne anyway, since she is a tile converter. And she is a defensive unit. So she doesn't have that much attack. Her attack stat is pretty decent for a converter, by the way. So maybe she can do some nice damage. Anyways, let's move on to the equipment skill. Lead Dancer. So when Rinne's position changes from team member to captain during the battle, she recovers HP equal to 200% of her current defense. What the fuck? Not only she is a tile converter, a defense buffer, but she is a pseudo healer. My god, she is OP, man. This is just I'm getting from her kit. Just for my first impression, she seems OP and I am sad because I don't have that much resources to go for her. Okay, let's move on. If her HP is full after triggered, the nearest blue tile will be converted to red. Triggers up to 1 time per round. What the fuck? Captain changes for the battle +1. So the healing, the pseudo healing kit for Rinne is limited only to how many changes can she get? If she is not your captain, so you will use one captain change, so one use, then revert to another one, revert to her. She can use this one twice in the battle. Considering 4 times, you can swap the captain slot for 4 times. So yes, you can only do this pseudo healing twice in a battle, but it is still pretty good. It is still pretty good. Okay, and then she works pretty well with Kayano, since Kayano is the one who has the character swap mechanic. But I think it's a waste to put them both in a team, since it's better to always run a mono team rather than run a mixed element team. But anyways, Green is looking pretty good, pretty nice. I'm gonna say she is OP, but I really don't think the fire really needs a healer now because Nobio exists. So her healing utility is just icing on the cake because tile convert with purify and defense buffer in a one active skill is pretty damn good. Because she is doing 3 things on her active skill. And she is already pretty good for roll compression. If you don't know what roll compression is, it means that there are a lot of rolls for one unit. They are doing more than one things. For example, the tile converter, the OG tile converters, they only do tile convert. They don't have anything within their kit. But if you have a roll, if your roll is compressed into one unit, like Rinne, she can convert, she can defense buff, and then she can purify tiles. That is already pretty darn good. And that is why I believe Rinne is gonna be OP. Depending on her breakthrough also, maybe her cooldown is initially at 4 rounds. That is a bit too long, but who knows? We will see. Maybe preemptive strike is also tied to the max breakthrough. That is what I'm guessing for this one. I don't think the defense buff is tied to her breakthrough because that is such a good addition to her kit. But I believe players will get angry if that one is unlockable by a breakthrough by dupes. So I don't think that one is gonna be in the breakthrough. I think the breakthrough would be a skill cooldown reduction and preemptive strike. That is my assumption on Rinne's kit. Anyway guys, that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take note that this is just my first impressions and nothing is final yet. So take it with a big grain of salt. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.